A lot of you have been with us since the very beginning. You must remember that we had very ambitious goals. We weren't afraid of launching a whole ecosystem at once, and we have been building it since day one. And Earnio is part of this ecosystem. I remember its origin. We were dealing with the issue of how to provide our future exchange with enough liquidity for huge trading volumes. As you can maybe see now, this issue hasn't been solved yet, and exchanges around the world are going through tough times during the bear market. And what is Earnio? It's a product based on automated trading strategies that take the max out not only the potential of crypto market, but also our own know-how that we have been building for years. It's a product that can go global and provide exchanges with liquidity. With regular audits conducted by Grant Thornton, the product is transparent as well as compliant with regulations. I remember the first half of 2021, when we started to solve the issue of how to make the product fit the legislation, which is not clearly set all across the European Union. Back then, the European legislators opened up the topic of markets in crypto assets, alias MiCA. The regulators of certain countries started to work on a form of license that would correspond to this regulation. We were in touch with them from the very beginning, and then expectations were high on both sides. Unfortunately, over time, the enthusiasm was replaced by desperate anticipation. The regulators kept on postponing the licenses as the European Parliament kept on changing MiCA, and it wasn't clear how the final form would look like. Constant consultations with law firms and regulators have only put us in never-ending suspense that it must be coming soon. We had invested so much effort in developing the Earnio platform, we even asked an external company to assist us in the development process. We made a deal at the end of summer 2021, and the delivery date was by the end of 2021. Unfortunately, our expectations were not met, and we had to end the cooperation eventually. In the meantime, we get notified that the legislators don't agree on the form of MiCA again. Despite the huge disappointment that could be felt at the time, we were not giving up on our goals. We declared, there is always a way, and if there isn't any, we will make one. We continued to develop our strategies at Earnio and to test them over time, because long-term data is key for us. So we are starting also to look for a new partner for development and further legal analysis that would be able to find us a temporary solution until we know more. At the end of the first quarter of 2022, we are establishing a partnership with Clivio, a partner that is experienced in development but also has cryptocurrency experts on its staff. We are starting from scratch, but we already know we can expect a better result. Judge for yourself. Over time, we are roaming around the market and getting feedback, which is pretty much positive only. Everyone is looking forward to launching Earnio finally. In the meantime, we are getting the output from the legal analysis and starting to address an alternative. The application for the VASP license comes in. What's more, we are also working on our PBXPay, the gateway to the world of cryptocurrencies. We are teaming up with a strong market partner to bring a solution to the bullying that banks roll out against people which are buying cryptocurrencies. Towards the end of the summer, the PBXPay is completed in its alpha version and we are launching it. We are gradually figuring out how to improve it and are also looking for solutions to be able to onboard not only the crypto traders but also crypto exchanges and so on, so we can become a fully crypto-friendly e-wallet. We are getting the first outputs within the Clivio for testing. We have very positive outcomes within the strategies that have been running also on the test capital for half a year now. So they are profitable despite the significant market declines that took place in the spring of 2022. In autumn, we are finally at the stage of fully completing Earnio. We are testing and penetration testing, ironing out any imperfections and getting ready to slowly deploy. But at the peak of Phoenix, a super positive news comes. We have been granted a VASP license. We want to rejoice so badly, but we are fully invested in working, so we are saving this news for a better time. We are beginning to address linking of bank accounts and creation of corporate accounts on the exchange for Earnio and its business strategies. That's when the next blow comes. The banks have a problem with Earnio's accounts. Again, they choose bullying even though we are a regulated and licensed entity. Negotiations with several banking companies begin, but so far unsuccessfully. We are immediately going to London to negotiate with the representatives who shield PBXPay to expedite the possibility of onboarding crypto businesses as quickly as possible, because it's where Earnio with the VASP also belong. This means that we have to delay the initial launch again. We don't freeze on the spot tough and are starting to test internally. We have the opportunity to leverage our team and fine-tune any imperfections in the meantime. We are launching open communication just like we did within Operation Phoenix, during which we received very positive feedback from all of you. And why am I telling you all this? The goal of this video was give you more insight into the background of our journey which we made. I'm convinced that this peek behind the curtain will help you better understand some of our decisions. Everything we do is for you. Together you make a great community and we want to live up to our commitments. The first products are already out and next year we expect to fully integrate them to create utility for PBX. We are stable and we already know that even the setbacks we had to overcome on our journey will not stop us. You play a big part in this too. You are our driving force, just like the PBX, and we know that together we can do it. Together we are Probinex. Now let's look on this roadmap behind me. You can see what we have already done in Earnio and what is the next steps. Oh, I almost forgot. Guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope that you like it, give us a like, get subscribed, and see you next time. Bye.